The Sound of Silence by Katrina Goldsaiter.
Little Joshua wiggled with anticipation. 3, 2, 1. He threw open the front door. The sound of the city swirled all around him. Tokyo was like a symphony hall.
Joshua listened to the sound of his boots squishing and squashing through the puddles, and the tiny raindrops pattering on his umbrella. The sound of his giggles made him giggle more.
Suddenly, Jojo heard the strangest sound, high and then low, squeaky and vibrating. Amazing. It was a koto player carefully tuning her instrument. Then the koto player played. The notes were twangy and twinkly. They tickled Jojo's ears. When the sound finished, Jojo said, "Sensei, I love sounds, but I've never heard a sound like that." The koto player laughed. It sounded like the metal bell that swayed in the wind in Mama's garden.
"Sensei," Jojo said, "do you have a favorite sound?" "The most beautiful sound," the koto player said, "is the sound of Ma, of silence." "Silence?" Jojo asked, but the koto player just smiled a mysterious smile and went back to playing. Jojo bowed to the koto player and ran to school. "Where can I find?" Jojo wondered as he listened to the thwack of his boots on the pavement.
He listened for it through the school day, but there was always some kid making noise. At recess, the sun came out and Jojo went to the quietest place he knew, the bamboo grove at the edge of the playground. But even there, the bamboo made a sound as the wind banged its stalks together. He closed his eyes and heard of the wind making the leaves talk. It was beautiful, but it wasn't silence. Walking home from school, Jojo listened hard. He could hear the horns of buses and the whoosh of bullet trains and of the traffic lights, but no silence.
Joshua knew so many different sounds, loud and soft, silent and soothing. But silence? Where was silence? It wasn't in the dining room, where there was always a sound of chopsticks and slurping and chewing and swallowing. What a noisy family. Silence wasn't in the bath, where even his toes made noise and little droplets of water kept dripping off his nose.
That night, Yo-Yo tried to stay up late to catch the silence while his family slept, but his eyes got heavy and then heavier, and soon the sound of a distant radio became part of his dreams. The next morning, Yo-Yo woke up to his neighbor's dog barking and... Oh no, he had missed the silence. Yo-Yo walked to school early. His sister whizzed by on their way to the park, scratching Yo-Yo's name.
Yo-Yo, Yo-Yo. Where was silence? Yo-Yo heard the crack of the school gates as he pulled them open. No one was at school yet. He put on his inside shoes and listened as they shuffled on the shiny floor. The classroom felt different, without anyone in it. He sat at his desk by the window and pulled out a book. He loved this story, and as he read, he forgot where he was.
Suddenly, in the middle of a page, he heard it. No sound of footsteps, not people chattering, no radios, no bamboo, no kotos being tuned. In that short moment, Yo-Yo couldn't even hear the sound of his own breath. Everything felt still inside him, peaceful, like the garden after it snowed, like feather-stuffed futons drying in the sun.
Silence had been there all along. It had been there between the thumbs of his boots when he ran, when the wind stopped for just a moment in the bamboo grove, at the end of his family's meal when everyone was happy and full, after the water finished draining from his bath, before the koto player's music began, and hovering in the air right after it ended. It was between and underneath every sound, and it had been there all along. Ma, silence.